Hi, my name is Guy Finocchi. I will be teaching a new series in jazz guitar called Jazz Lines and Voicings. To start, the 2-5-1 chord progression is the most common chord progression in jazz. To recognize a 2-5-1 progression in a major type key, you must remember three things. Number one, the progression has three chords that will remain in one key. It will start on a minor, go to a dominant, and then end on a major. Number two, each chord will have upper structure tones as sevenths, not just triads. Number three, their roots will be an interval of a fourth away from one another. For example, D, E, F, G is a fourth, G, A, B, C is another fourth. So D minor 7 going to a G7 and then ending on a C major 7. Let's get started. In this example, all the chords are considered rhythm voicings. These chords are full with their roots placed as the lowest note. This will also make the chords easy to move and transpose. Let's try our progression in the key of C major. This is the 2-5 chord progression. We're going to start by looking at the 2 chord. It's a D minor 7, and I'm going to root this chord at the 5th string, 5th fret with my second finger. So there's my root. Next note is the 1st finger, 3rd fret, 4th string. Next note will be the 5th fret, 3rd string, 3rd finger. And then I will put my pinky on the 2nd string, 6th fret. It's a 4-string chord. I'm playing the 4 inside strings. To make sure that you're not playing more of the chord than needed, you can always lean your 2nd finger against that 6th string just to mute it out. I also have my 1st finger kind of laying against the 1st string to mute that one out so we don't have any other tones coming through. It's my D minor 7 chord. The next chord we're going to progress to is the G7 chord. That's going to be rooted at the 3rd fret of the 6th string with my 1st finger. 2nd finger is going to go on the 4th string, 3rd fret. 3rd finger is going to go on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. They're all positioned in 1 fret. Then my pinky will be the last finger down on the 3rd string, 4th fret. That's a G7 chord. I also have my 1st finger laying against the 5th string just to mute that out so we don't get any tones there. And I'm just very careful on not hitting that 1st string. Bit of my 1st finger at the bass is kind of leaning against it. But I'm also stopping the pick at the 1st string to make sure I'm not plugging through that. You can also, which is a neat trick, use your pinky to kind of rest against that 1st string so that doesn't come out. Nice full sounding chord. My last chord is going to be the C major 7. I'm going to root that with my 1st finger, 5th string, 3rd fret is C. This will also be a bar chord, but I'm going to lay the bar down last. So let's root, and then we'll put the other fingers down. The 3rd finger is going to go at the 5th fret of the 4th string. My third string at the 4th fret with my 2nd finger. And then my pinky will go on the 2nd string, 5th fret. Now I have all the tones. I'm going to lay my finger down as naturally as it can. That way I'm picking up that 1st string with the bar, also known as a hinge bar. There's my C major 7. Okay, let's try this progression. We're going to count it off, and let's keep this progression as a 4-measure style. Most of the chord progressions you'll see in jazz are very even, and 4 measures would be a really good practice. So 1 measure of D minor 7, 1 measure of G7, and 2 measures of C major 7. This will be what we'll practice. I'm going to give it a count off. I'm going to place on D minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moves to the G7, C major 7. One more measure. One more time. G7. That's your 2-5-1 in the key of C major. Keep watching out for more of my videos in the new jazz guitar series, Jazz Lines and Voicings. I'm Guy Finocchi, heading out.